Morning everybody, Dan Matichek here, the Parrot Potter. I wanted to apologize for some of these videos I have to whisper, but the wife is sleeping and the birds, if they get up, they're upstairs, they wake her up. I get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work, so I'm on a very early schedule, and my days off. But I'm unloading my kiln. First firing for me. And, have some of the stuff out here. I want to show you the last and the bottom here, and then I'll go over each piece and tell you how I did them. But, hold on. This is one of my upside down tomato plant pots. Should set this over here. Okay. My eyeball tomato planter. Pretty cool. First bowl. First thing I made on the potter's wheel ever. Alright. No, I like that. That came out pretty good. Tomato pots. This was when I first started learning how to use the wheel 2 weeks ago, or whatever, when I started 3 weeks ago. I had a couple pieces kind of explode on me on the wheel, fall apart as I was making them. They started out to be planters, and that one ended up to be a little bowl. And painting in the bottom, quite. Show you here. Okay. This is the. Here we go. This is the eyeball pot. And that's just that's the red clay, and I used a prepared glaze. It's a tiger eye, it's called, and fitting for the eyeballs. And then I used a little bit of blue around the edge, just a touch of blue. And a matte finish on the inside. I'm not on these. I wasn't worried about the inside, obviously. This is the one I did with the little rooster. It came out pretty good. And it's just a white clay with grog. And most of these, the white clay, you can see the pink going through it. I used a red slip on my hands when I made it on the wheel, and I did a matte glaze, and I used it's actually a slip stain in it, red and yellow, and they weren't sure. The woman wasn't sure if there was a difference. If you look closely, you can see little speckles in it. That would probably look pretty good with a gloss glaze, but it doesn't all dissolve. There is a difference between that and the stain for glazes. She wasn't sure, the woman who took the order, but it still came out right. And this is just a matte finish glaze, and again I used the red and a little koi done in a blue, matte blue, and that's clear, satin clear, I'm sorry, matte finish clear with a little bit of the stain, that's the orange, and then the pencils, which I really like the pencils, the glaze pencils. And this would look really good, and I might actually go over and glaze all these with or some of these with the glaze, shiny glaze, instead of the matte finish. I think it'll look a lot better. On some stuff that looks good, but on something that's painted. And this is my first little bowl. Got some same thing, except I use a little bit of yellow and red, just thinned out in on the squares, and then like pencil lines or the glaze pencil. And this was the one little found clay. And it's just a blue mixed with kind of all glazes mixed. It was a matte finish and a blue, and you can see some of the speckles. So again, I'm not real crazy about that, the speckles, but I think in a gloss they might look better. And this I kind of like. This was this is just the red clay with the matte finish, and I had a little bit of red and yellow, really well dissolved in the matte finish, and put that on. That's this, and then this is actually a little bit of blue gloss mixed in, and it almost looks like, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, probably not, but it almost looks like icing, where it, because of the difference there. You can see the difference in the glaze and the shine. It's kind of cool. This is the tiger eye. Learned a lot. I can't wait to do these again or do something different. Straighten them out. There's a lot of. I tried to make a groove along the center of this, and I'm learning. And this is just a matte finish with a little bit of blue. I found that I really don't like banding. I started banding this one and then just said, I don't like that. It's just something in my style. I don't like that kind of order, maybe, I don't know. And this is just a matte finish. Again, you can see some of the blue speckles. And my bottoms. And these, this one came out really nice. This is the same thing, that blue, almost like an icing on top of the matte glaze, just kind of brushed on, and on a red clay. And then a couple of blue, and they're just a pale blue, and I don't like that very much, but again, with a glaze on top of it, a high sheen, it would look good. These are just natural. With I used a little bit of a red slip on the clay, and with the gloss, that would probably look a lot better. Well, that's it for now. Not too bad for first firing. Nothing exploded. Nothing got really messed up. I learned a lot, and I find that I'm learning a lot about what I like and don't like in pottery. And I never, I guess, really thought about it before. And that's a big part of the learning process for me, because once I figure out, what I like, then I can start, using my artistic abilities and using those tools. And I'm learning. I definitely like painting on not so much decoration, but like paintings. The rooster and the koi I just did real quick, and I really like the way they came out. They look nice, and again, I learned about the glazes. About the stains. So it's all lessons learned, and hopefully I'll use those lessons to make some cool stuff. So that's it for now. Hey, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. If you have any questions or comments, please make them, because I'm learning. Thanks. Bye.